You can blame whoever you want to blame, but you have to live your life. And you can sit back and say, my life is full of drug addiction and having a bunch of babies, or you can say, in spite of what they did, in spite of how they treated me, I still became something. And that's the message that I try to give to the young people that are in Catholic Guardian. My name is Starr Lentz. I was born in Harlem, New York in 1980, and this is my story. I was about 14 years old when my mom decided she wanted to leave Astoria and go live in Staten Island with her boyfriend, George. I didn't have issues with George. He never put his hands on me or any of my siblings, but with his children, he was like pretty bad. I don't know what his middle daughter did, but he wound up beating the crap out of her. Child Protective Services came to our school. Because we were all in the home, we all got removed.
In the late 1990, Starr was placed in our group home in Brooklyn at 105 Malcolm X Boulevard. She came to care as a result of abuse and maltreatment.
The first time I met Starr was about 20 years ago, and my first impression was good. It was the second impression probably wasn't too good. Starr was a bit of a troublemaker, I would say.
I was assigned to the Malcolm X home with Catholic Guardian Services. Once you're in the services, your parents go back and forth to court. The court system tells them what they have to do in order to get their children back. And I remember going to a court hearing with my mother. My sister was going home. She was gonna be placed in permanent custody with her aunt. So I just knew the next court date, I'm going somewhere, you know what I mean? Somebody's gonna step up, I'm going somewhere. And then the next court date, my mom said that she didn't want me.
I was high. Yes, I went to court, I was high. And I don't remember saying that I didn't want my daughter, or I was thinking about getting high.
That was the turning point of me being semi-bad to me being really bad.
Oh, I had to pick up Starr many times from the police station.
Getting her out of the group home to go to school was very problematic.
I didn't go to school. I didn't follow any of the rules. I fought a lot. The worst fight I think I was ever in was the fight to where I got cut from my forearm, across my neck, down my back. I did think that I was gonna die. That was the second time that I think God saved my life.
I used to be a very good friend of one of her aunts, and she used to come, you know, like during school time, lunchtime and stuff like that. She'd come to her aunt's house, and that's when I kind of met her. I guess she was like 14 years old at the time. I found out, I'm sorry. I found out she was in a group home, and it hurt me really bad because I always liked her. So I spoke to my husband and I asked him if we could go get her.
They had went through the training and the programs to foster me through Catholic Guardian Services, eventually adopted me.
She got into a fight out here. And she's a fighter. And in all the hoopla and all the mess and all the craziness that was going on, she was in pain, and she didn't say uncle, she said dad. And that's the day that I took on the 120 for my daughter.
Tanya and Dory, to me, I feel like God placed them at a time for me to have parents when he knew I was gonna need parents. They have been there for me at a time when I thought I was gonna die. And these people that are not blood to me put their children to the side and took care of me. As I look back on the benefits of Catholic Guardian Services, that was where I learned, that was the environment to where I learned how to take care of myself. I've currently been a nurse for 7 years. I am an ICU nurse at Northwell Health, LIJ Forest Hills Hospital. I'm in the middle of my 3rd year there, and I absolutely love working in the ICU.
So I met Starr for the first time when she applied for one of the postings for an ICU position as a nurse. My impression of Starr was that she was very direct, and she would be perfect for ICU because she would carry things out perfectly just according to the way things were ordered.
Whenever I have an issue or something's wrong, I go immediately to her. She's been through it all. She's been through worse than me, so I believe she could help me through anything.
Here is Starr before and here is Starr now. And she has come a very long way. And it is very inspiring to see that she came out of the good story, the good ending of a story that could have been something tragic.
She used to be a fighter for the wrong things. Now she's a fighter for the right things. So that makes a world of the difference.
She pushes me to do so well, and seeing how far she's come has made me want to do more, so much more, and it made me think, wow, I could be something of myself.
Skyla's my gift. That's who God gave me for me to straighten up and act right. It's been amazing to see her grow and see how bright she is and how smart she is, and to see that I taught her that. What wasn't taught to me, I was able to teach somebody else and have them grow into a beautiful person, because she's such a beautiful person. In spite of your situation, you can still be somebody. You can be a better you. And if you take advantage of the services that are provided to you, you have help. It's not like you're alone, and you can make something of yourself.